Hello, good morning everyone. So we're from Group 5 want to presentation about the issue that we already chose, which is how social media affect students' learning focus. Next slide please. Okay, so before we continue, we would love to introduce ourselves first. Starting from me. Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Niputu Nadia Aurora Kanjeng Arta, or you can call me Nadia. My student ID is 125100055. I'm from major Management Business International. And next, my partner is.
Okay, hello guys. My name is Nimadi Suratini Diratnadi, or you can call me Ui. My student ID is 125100142, and my major is International Management. That's all for me and my friends.
Okay everyone, my name is Putri Sanjay Tagal, you can call me Danu. My student ID is 125100351, and my major is Management Business International.
So hello guys, hello Miss Mufratana. My name is Niluputu Enji Hurtaya Dewi. My student ID is 125100201, and I'm majoring International Business Management. And my partner.
So my name is Madisha Lina Indira Prameswari. My student ID is 125100109, and my major is management.
So my name is Ikomang Nade Daniel Suladika. You can call me Daniel. My student ID is 125100258. My major is Management Business International.
Okay, next slide please. So, the next thing is we're going to explain what is the table of the content and the side of our materials. The first one is, of course, the background issue will be explained by me. The next one, intensity of social media usage and learning focus will be explained by Louis. The third one is the impact of social media multitasking on concentration and academic performance will be explained by Daniel. And the fourth one, overall academic implications of social media usage will be explained by Janu. And the fifth one, theoretical framework will be explained by Indira. And the last but not least, a conclusion will be explained by Angie. Okay, next slide please. Well, as I already explained, I will explain of the background issues of this kind of issue. Talking about the social media and also learning, have you ever tried studying while watching some kind of TikTok videos or scrolling some Instagram? Well, my basic question is, how focused were you? Okay, social media. Talking about social media again and again, social media is something that is popular among the teenagers. Yes, which is the students, like university or maybe senior high school and etc. And as you guys can know, social media, it really can be helpful. It really can be helpful if we do it the right thing. Like we can texting like each other, sharing some kind of information, and also search something. But did you guys know that social media can also hurt our study focus? Judging social media and also learning, it can break our attention and also can make our focus be down. In this case, social media among the students or teenagers should be focusing for the academical things and helping us to be the worth of learning. Okay, so the next materials will be explained by you.
Next slide, please. Okay guys, so now I want to talk about my material to you guys. My material is intensity of social media usage and learning focus. So the first one, when you guys saw that someone using social media too often, like more than 2 hours a day, that make you guys can it harder to pay attention. For example, before you go to the activity like studying or learning, you scrolling social media like TikTok, Instagram, you will not focus on what you study or learning because you still remember what the TikTok topics, what the trending topics on TikTok, and another one. And also, you easier to get sidetracked. And the next one is so many students, not just this country but a whole world, that always check on their phone before they sleep. Like for example, when you scrolling at Twitter or the TikTok, you will searching for what the news topic, what the hot issues on social media that you want to know, and that make you get like poor sleep quality, and then the next day you will still didn't get it confused when you pay attention for your studying, college or anything. And the last one, this is the most important that you must know, that this is the good things that you can have when you use social media rightly. For example, use it for learning and sharing notes, and you can use for like discussion, listen, and also you can use for asking academic question, for example. And you can improve motivation, innovation, and also your focus on your studying when you use social media rightly. Okay, the next slide will continue with my friend is Daniel.
Next slide, please. I will explain to you guys about impact of social media multitasking on concentration and academic performance. You know, a lot of students think they can multitask, like studying while chatting with friends, listening to music, or scrolling through Instagram. It feels like we are getting more done, right? But actually, research says the opposite. When we are multitask, our brain has to switch back and forth between tasks, and that makes us learn slower and make more mistakes. So basically, you might feel busy, but you are not really learning effectively. Multitasking is not always bad if you do it smart, like watching study video while taking notes. It actually can make a learning more fun and efficient. So next slide will be continued by my friend Janu.
Okay, next I will explain about overall academic implication of social media usage. So social media can be both a helpful learning tools and a significant distraction. Depends on how students use it. When used for educational purposes, it fosters communication between students and teachers, sharing study material and accessing online resources, which is all can boost our understanding. But when used mainly for entertainment or personal reasons only, it often leads us to distractions, less study time, and decreasing our grades. So social media can be useful and helpful if we use it wisely, but can harm our academic success if overused. Okay, the next material will be explained by Indira.
Next slide, please. Guys, imagine you are using social media every day. What activities do you usually do while studying or doing assignments? Maybe some of you gonna say like watching videos, scrolling TikToks, or maybe playing games. These activities can actually impact your focus and academic performance. So to make this more clearly, let's look at this theoretical framework. This framework is the base of the idea that different types of social media such as the video streaming, media sharing, internet surfing, gaming, learning, and multitasking all influence how social media used for students and how students divide them into attention like studying and online engagement. So as you guys can see from this diagram, like these 6 factors are the independence variables, and all of them influence or affect the main variables, which is the social usage and multitasking. And then They also affect these dependent variables, namely academic performance or CGPA, also known as the cumulative grade point average. Okay, that's all for my part. And next, Angie will explain about the conclusion.
Next slide, please. So for the first one, I will introduce about the conclusion. Both technology and social media have two sides. When we use it in the right way, social media can really help us to study, learn, share some ideas, and stay connected with others. For example, when we use social media or technology for study, it can improve our skill communication, our education, our relation, our understanding, and also our teamwork. However, too much screen time we use or constant multitasking, it can be bad for our health or make it harder to focus and lower our academic performance. So that's why it's important to students that manage their time wisely and control their screen use. So in the end, technology should be a tool that supports our education and something that distracts us from reaching our goals.
Okay, so we are already told about our presentation. So here is our preference of the articles that we already searched that deeply. Next slide, please. Okay, so that's all for our presentation. And control your screen, or it will control your mind. Use social media to grow better, not just scroll longer. Well, that's all for our presentation today. We want to say thank you. Okay, see you in the next day and have a nice day.